What's up, guys? So it's not clickbait. I figured I'd talk a little bit about this today. I was paid last weekend to video for 3 YouTubes, and we had a Hanami party, which you might have seen the videos of it, and some girl I never met, didn't even see her that day, and as we were getting ready to leave and take off to go to the after party, there was a girl that she was a Filipino girl with a couple of kids, and she wanted to go to the after party, but the bus ticket and the VIP ticket cost I think $25 for the VIP ticket and $40 if you wanted the VIP ticket plus the bus ride. So we had a bus to go. She said she wanted to do that, but she didn't. She had a couple of kids and she had to leave those guys at home. So I made a kind of smart aleck comment, just being funny. I said, well, you could leave them at the park, at the Osaka Koen, and I'm sure they'll be fine until you get back, which party was over at 5 a.m. and it was like 6 p.m. at night, so obviously I was making a snarky comment. But that was the last I seen of her. She smiled or laughed a little bit and then she took off. So my job was to lead people on the train, so I led them on the train down to Shinsaibashi to our after hours party, which was at Sam and Dave 1 in Shinsaibashi, Umeda, Osaka. So we started the party and I was doing my video and stuff, and it's kind of boring at first. There's not a lot of people there, just the people I brought and the people that went on the bus. So there's maybe 30 people, 35, 40 people or so. And then slowly people started to come in, and the club started to fill up. And around midnight, we moved upstairs to the VIP section. Well, I was up there for maybe an hour or so, and something like that. This girl shows up, same girl, and now it's about 1 o'clock in the morning or something, so this girl starts to tell me that she wished she would have talked to me at the thing, but I was working and she thought I was cute and all this kind of stuff, and I was like, yeah, whatever, that's nice, whatever. I wasn't interested in her at all. My first red flag, being MGTOW obviously and herbivore, was that she had kids and she left them at home so she could come out to a club and party, so I was like, whatever. She sat down next to me and she started drinking with me and my friend, and I don't drink, so she was drinking champagne and beer and whatever else that was there. And after a while she started getting a little bit drunk. Well, then she started like trying to kiss me and hanging off me and grabbing at my crotch, and I tried to get her to leave me alone by showing her pictures of my trans photos off Instagram, hoping that would get her to leave me alone. Well, it didn't. After that, she started telling me she loved me. And she kept telling me in Japanese, "Sumimasen, aishiteru yo," which means, it's kind of a formal way of saying I really love you, sorry. Like I say, I never met this woman before, and I wasn't reciprocating any of this stuff, and she was trying to tell me stuff in Japanese, but she was slurring her words. I couldn't understand what she was saying, and she started getting mad because I wouldn't tell her anything, when she told me she loved me and all this kind of stuff. I wouldn't really say anything to her, and I just kept talking with my friend and stuff. So she ended up falling asleep on me after several times of trying to kiss me, and then when I didn't kiss her back and I was moving my head around, she bit me. She was biting at my lips, biting at my face and stuff, and she fell asleep on me and was groping at my crotch. And then when she woke up, she continued to tell me she loved me and drinking. Then she got mad because I wasn't kissing her back and I wasn't telling her I loved her. And she got mad about that, and she started punching at me, at my crotch, and saying like "mo," which means like fuck and like damn it and stuff like that. And like, why aren't you telling me anything? Why aren't you saying anything back and stuff like that? So after this went on for about 3.5 hours, and after my friend telling me like, hey, you should hit that, man, she wants you, she's telling you she loves you and all this kind of stuff, and I was like, no, I'm not interested, you know, I'm not interested in this girl. After me not reciprocating her advances and her punching at my crotch and getting mad because I didn't say I loved her, she got up and stumbled away, and that was the last I seen her. I'm telling this story to explain to you that, you know, even though I'm trans, you know, and I was dressed that night as male, you know, because my friends know I'm female and know I'm trans, but I just don't have the stuff, and they know that, so it's not that big of a deal. But I was dressed as a male that night, so, you know, it happens to men too, you know, and in general it happens to men more than women, and I know that's something that's hard for women to hear. You know, they seem to think that it's always them that get this kind of treatment, but it's not. And men don't like it either, you know. Men aren't all dogs, you know, they're not always wanting to fuck, and just because you offer up your pussy on a silver platter doesn't mean we want it, you know. And in some cases that means we don't. You know, I'm not a victim. I don't have a victim mentality, and you know, I'm not going to talk about this for the next 20 years about how some woman molested me at a club and grabbed at my crotch and then punched me. But you can damn sure bet that if this happened to a woman, you'd hear about this for the next 20 years, and she'd make 30 videos on this. And that's because this is the things they want. Most women, especially feminists, want things like this to happen to them because it makes them able to be a victim and to bring up the victim mentality. Well, I don't have that victim mentality, and I'm a grown person, so you won't see me whining about it. You know, it happened. I don't really hold any animosity to her. You know, she's just a typical woman doing what women do, and I've seen it before. It's happened to me several times before. I'm sure it'll happen to me several times again, and you know, whatever, it's just what happens. So figured I'd tell you that. If you got any questions, leave them in the comment section below. Share, like, and subscribe, and thanks for watching. Peace.